Today, we're looking at this nice screenshot, whatever you want to call it. This is from Redigit, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Terraria developer on Twitter. He posted this on Twitter a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, we love Terra.
So this is
Terra heads.
Yeah, we've never posted a Terraria video, but we do love Terraria, and
we're big Terraria heads for sure.
so this is the Terraria 2 concept map, I guess is what you want to call it. We might get some new screenshots or whatever, but as far as we know, I mean, this is the only image we're ever going to see of Terraria 2.
Unfortunate.
And we may, it may end up like Terraria, was it Otherworld, where it was supposed to come out and then it just never did. I don't remember why, but we're gonna analyze it, and we're gonna talk about what we think each of these little segments represents.
Overworld.
Yep,
I guess.
the overworld.
But then you got the freaking ice cream world in the corner. Like, what the hell is that?
I see the Neapolitan down there on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. We got a lot going on here.
Yeah, like the light beam. I don't even know.
The giant beam of the light. Maybe it's something to do with the Moon Lord. Who knows?
Do you think they're adding Jesus as a mini boss?
Maybe that'd be.
That's like the holy light.
Yeah, I mean, when Jesus came down on the tractor beam,
the light of God does shine on all.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, we have this. Let's start above. So we have this sort of like pink land up here in the clouds.
The beautiful sunset.
With the beautiful sunset gradient behind it. If I had to guess, we have this pink here. It looks like meat. It kind of looks like there was supposed to be a hallowed variant. It was supposed to. I don't know if it was actually supposed to be in the game, but people were theorizing about or they were talking about like a concept of like a candy world as like a foil to the hallowed biome. How like there's like a corruption and crimson biome, but they're the same. They have the same purpose. The hallowed was supposed to have I think like a foil, or like an analog, as they say. So this might be the candy biome. I think, to me, it just seems like what they did is they were like, okay, let's, instead of just Terraria being one giant map and like everything's the overworld, and then like the bottom is hell. They were just like, and then the ends are the ocean. They were like, let's just make every, like, however many blocks into a different segment of the world. But it kind of looks like these are all self-contained, given, like, there's like this hell square, there's this like weird radiation. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see what's going to happen with all of these different biomes, if this is what it ends up being. So yeah, we were talking about the sky. We have this weird sky lake thing.
Giant bee.
So the giant bee, I think this is a wasp or like a bee nest. I think it's supposed to be like a
queen bee.
It's hard to say because it has wings. So it's like it could just be a giant bee enemy or like a boss or something. That doesn't.
Boss bee.
Boss bee.
Boss baby.
Boss.
The boss bee.
The boss bee. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like the giant tree. I mean, we have giant trees in Terraria, except it's a jungle tree.
Yeah.
And who knows? I mean, it may not even be broken up like this. You know what I mean? The other thing that makes me wonder is, like, there's also, like, specifically connected segments. Like, you can see, like, the clouds up here, they all connect to one another. You could see the overworld goes into the desert or beach, which goes into the ice, which then goes down into, like, this interesting, like, lava-filled, like, I don't even know. I can't even describe what this is.
Dungeon next to it.
Yeah,
some kind of
dungeon next to it.
Yeah. So another thing we're not, who knows? And then
I like that big purple guy up there on the right.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Meowmere.
The Meowmere. I think doing a bit of a reference here, bit of reference humor. So yeah, Meowmere, who knows what's going on with this thing? I mean, it looks like a rainbow up here.
Now, if the beam of light represents God, do we think that Meowmere is just one step on the bridge of attaining the enlightenment of God?
I mean, honestly,
he's attained heaven. Now let's talk about the heart.
I was gonna say,
we're all about love here at the.
It's a heart.
We all love each other.
Cast.
What makes me, what I think about is, it's like this has to be like a boss area, because.
Yeah.
If it's like, let's just say we're going with the bee example here. This is a giant bee, and it's gonna kill you, like a boss would. And this just evokes like final boss. Like, I mean, even the beam of light is kind of like final boss, but like this is just it's so ominous. You know what I mean? Like, how do you even get down here? There's no like path, and I'm assuming you can dig, but like there's intentional paths here. It's super interesting though, and it definitely catches people's eye. Just having like seeing people on Twitter and Reddit and stuff talking about it. It's definitely something that people wonder about the most, other than maybe like this giant beam of light, and it's definitely probably the most interesting thing on this picture.
I think you can also see, like, going on your theory, you can definitely see like other, what's the word, like findable bosses, like big bosses, like so you got the heart, right? You got the bee, you got that little dragon skeleton thing in the lava zone, right? And then you also, like, if you look at the overworld cube, right? Do you see that little like molester moon in the corner? Like, what the hell is that? That literally looks like the molester moon from the Smosh. What?
On the left in that purple section, does it look like there's two black eyes peering out of that cave?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or even that black hole thing too. Like,
because it does feel like he just kind of like sat down one day and was like, okay, I'm gonna draw the map for Terraria 2, but like not even having anything developed.
I don't think we can look at anything here and say that anything is promised.
Yeah. There's nothing conclusive about this.
No, we're definitely getting the Neapolitan.
No, we're definitely.
And if we don't,
that is happening.
Yeah. If it's not, we're protesting.
We're what is it?
We're going. Where do they live? Where do they live?
I have no idea. I have no idea where they live. And then we got this. Who knows what's going on here? I mean, it looks like.
Don't those look like an ancient civilization?
I was gonna say those look like the wire poles that are outside like your house. Do you know
like telephone poles.
Yeah.
And electrical.
Maybe that's like Siren Head biome. Well, it looks like the one thing from like that and the underwater biome look exactly like the two things from Calamity. I'm
yeah.
Two bombs from Calamity.
They do, which is
so the dude was probably playing Calamity and he was just like, all right, hold on.
What if the entire game takes place on a suspended island in space?
The thing is,
you can only use like water and lava, like to start.
Well, not like Skyblock. No, I think Ian's kind of has a good point. Like, you can see everything kind of trails off. It clearly is intentionally like getting cut off. Like,
that's true.
Like, we can see, like, okay, obviously here, like, the blue sky onto the hard dark background is like, okay. If you look at like the land mass, the only like it gets cut off. Like, it gets cut off where where we can see it. What would be super interesting about this is if they were like, okay, you know what? Scrap all this. Let's just make it so that like you start here, like you start in the overworld, and then you can like fly to different planets.
Yeah,
with different inhabitants and stuff. Honestly, I mean, there's no reason these can't be like kind of self-contained worlds. These are all very similar. Like, they clearly are intentionally designed to have the same background. Like, you can see there's like a gradient and it goes down and it gets lighter, and they all kind of share the same color scheme and they're all connected. This here, I mean, the jungle goes into the glowing mushroom biome, which goes into this really like we said, Calamity-esque like underwater biome essentially. Then you got the standard like Terraria default overworld here. You got, you know, the sky island here, the underground, you know, the deep underground, and then you have the hell right here. So it's like, okay. So basically what I'm getting at is like, this could be a thing, 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 and then this is like the wacky shit over here.
That's like final game.
Yeah, this is like, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just like an interesting thing to theorize about. Like, it feels like he's just kind of putting the pieces together and from different puzzles, you know what I mean? Like, he took like different ideas and was just like, okay, well, I have all these ideas, but I don't have one concept for them. So like I said, it's like he's putting different puzzle pieces into different puzzles. So
I just think no matter what, we can expect greatness from this team, considering that Terraria has had how many final updates? Like, final end-all be-all updates?
Pretty sure...
It's like Attack on Titan seasons.
It definitely seems like they are super interested in making a new game. It's just they also really want to make Terraria their best, like the best it can be.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like, I mean, Terraria is never not going to be a game that people play. Like, it's always going to be around. Because, you know, there's modding. I mean, it's gonna have to be like a really solid concept. because Terraria is pretty expandable, like pretty expendable. Like you can do a lot of things with Terraria. It's and like I said, modding is so rampant in this community. Like it's so popular that people are just developing new experiences through Terraria. So it's like, it's really, really cool to see that they are interested in trying a completely new, different thing.
Yeah, man, that.
Whatever you said.
Whatever you said right now.
I agree. I just don't have anything to add.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I agree with you.
I kind of went on a rant there, but
you popped off.
We're looking forward to it. So we thought we could do a fun little aside thing here, non-gameplay video.
It's the Wetcast episode 1.
It's pretty much just us going on a rant here, pretty much, guys. So yeah, your
mom, grandma, we love you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are awesome.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah, I mean, we can't thank you guys enough.
Maybe if that support keeps coming in, the wet house is coming.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, a
content machine.
I don't want to talk about our NDA, but let's just say we're going to space, guys. So
let's just say that.
Let's just say, Doge to the moon. So I love Twitter.
Yep.
Not financial advice.
Yeah, not financial advice, but
I'm not.
I want to get cryptocurrencies right now.